Good morning, Blacknell family. It's Wednesday, the 13th of January in this new year of 2021, and what a start to the new year it's been. Just last Wednesday, when you were viewing this, we had no idea of the events that would take place Wednesday afternoon in our nation's capital. And I know that all of us have been caught up and very saddened by the events that took place. And we also are anxious, I think, about the events that are upcoming. And so I'm going to invite us to be praying about the inauguration and the preparations for that, and that we would pray against violence and for a successful conclusion to this election season. A couple of things to bring to your attention that you'll find more details on in the email that is attached to this little video. First of all, the Women's Bible Study is kicking off this Thursday night their study of the magnificent letter from Paul to the Philippians. It's a letter that is marked by joy, but it's also a letter that was written from prison. So for those of us who are caught up in pandemic anxieties and worries and fears, who are concerned about the state of our country and the possibility of ongoing violence, how in the world can Paul write about joy when he is in a prison cell? He must have a very different vision of the world. So I invite you, women in the church, to join in if you can. There's a brief kickoff this coming Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and there's a Zoom link in the email. There's also an announcement for men about a study that's going to begin in February, but we'll have more to say about that later. There are a couple of invitations below in that email. First of all, did you know that every morning during the weekdays there is a morning prayer happening online? There is a Zoom link if you would like to join from 8 to 8:30. Just see below and feel free to join. Also, we would love to encourage those of you who have yet to participate in a backyard worship setting on Sundays or in a Zoom congregation to consider starting the new year in just such a way. You can check the church website. It's up to date and ready for your perusal. For example, did you know that just across Iredell Street from the Blacknell Church building, there is one such group that meets, hosted by Shelley and Ron Epps. There's plenty of room for others to join outdoors with masks at 11 o'clock, just across the street from Blacknell. You'd be welcome to join that or any of the other groups that are meeting around town. We have great news to share with you on the financial front. You can see the details in the announcement that is attached. I want to thank you for your part in helping us end the year in such a strong position that gives us the freedom to look ahead with confidence toward the months ahead in the new year. Also, finally, look for a note of thanks from the Timmis family. Patrick and Catherine and their children have taken their leave of us as Patrick has taken a job in Michigan. We're going to miss their family. They were here for Patrick's grad school education, and they have written a wonderful note that we wanted to share with you all. Also, I have attempted to write something about the events of last week with an invitation specifically to us as a congregation to be mindful of our need to be praying for our country and for healing and for holiness, as Goody reminded us this past Sunday. So read that with charity. It's difficult to say anything in these days, but I hope that you will receive it in the spirit in which it was written. Pastoral concerns, there are several. We'd love to have you be praying prayers of comfort. Some of you know Aaron Purvis. Aaron was a longtime member at Blacknell before heading to the mission field, where she and her husband are currently in Greece. But Aaron lost her mom this past week. Virginia Green lost her grandson. Taylor Brennan begins radiation treatments for cancer later on this month. Allie Schoenfeld's sister Pamela is undergoing surgery today, even as I record this. And Rick Every is recovering from eye surgery. So I'm sure that you know of others. share those prayer concerns with us. We would love to join you in lifting those concerns to the Lord. And we end with a bit of good news as Jake and Taylor Penninger welcome their daughter Helen into the world. We want to celebrate Helen's healthy arrival and give thanks not only with Jake and Taylor, but with the happy grandparents, Tim and Pam Penninger. That's it for today. May God bless you. See you next week.